Hey team, welcome to this week's episode of Endurance Coaching Business. Going to talk about training talk for a bit this week actually, just a quick one. So I need your help with something. So it doesn't matter if you're an existing training talk coach or a coach using a different platform. I just really need some input on some features that I've been working on. So I've been working sort of separately on 3 different features and I'm sort of getting a bit stuck. My mind's a bit frazzled and I really need to focus on one of them to get the first version done and out the door so our coaches can start using it. So let me talk you through it. This video is on YouTube as well, so I'll put the link. If you're watching YouTube, you already know that, obviously. But if you're listening to the podcast, I'll put the link to YouTube and I'll put the link to the blog where you can actually see the screenshots of what I'm working on. So let's dive in. I won't take up too much of your time. So which feature should I work on? So as I said, I've been working on a bunch of features. I need to figure out which ones to focus on. So ideally the ones that coaches would want the most inside the platform. As I said, I've been dragging my feet a little bit on this, jumping between them and not really focusing. So focus is important. So I need you to help me with that. So if you go to the blog post, you can actually use a little chat box to reply to me and let me know which features. Or you can go to build.trainingtalk.com, which is our road mapping tool. You can create an account there and vote on the features there. But the links are in the blog to that as well. Or you can just send me an email at cam@trainingtalk.com. So what are the contenders? So the first one is performance management chart. So a lot of coaches have used Training Peaks before or other similar platforms that have a lot of good analysis tools. If you're familiar with the performance management chart, basically it measures fitness, fatigue, and form, plus a bunch of other stuff depending on which platform you look at. So the first version of Training Talk will just be those 3 measurements plotted on a chart. So it's pretty well accepted now that this is not like a perfect way of determining whether your athletes are fit, fatigued, or in form, but coaches who have a lot of experience and then combine this with the conversations they're having with their coaches and stuff can really use it to their benefit to make sure that their athletes are not under or over training. Anyway, not too much about that. So performance management chart, that's one of them. Next one is a conversations feature. So I hear a lot from coaches that they're bouncing between Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, email, comments inside their training platform, and then they don't really know which of one of those things they saw a message from an athlete in. So I'm working on a tool that enables you to have all your conversations with your clients inside the one platform. Cool thing about it is you'll be able to do text, you'll be able to do audio, you'll even be able to record a little video of yourself and record your screen at the same time. So you could record a little video, show the charts and graphs, or even show like the prescribed training or something like that, whatever it is that you've got going. And you can also upload files. And the really cool thing that is really integrated is you'll be able to drag and drop across like training sessions or data from charts, that sort of thing from within the platform, so it's in context in the message itself. So no more saying, oh, go and have a look at your chart here, or here, go and look at your calendar for the thing. It'll just be in the message itself. So all they have to do is check the message, see what you're talking about, and then reply. So it's cool. So the next one is strength and conditioning workouts. So we get a lot of requests from endurance coaches about strength and conditioning workouts, making a better user experience for both prescribing those as the coach, but also for your athletes being able to execute the prescribed workout as well. So in a structured way, similar to the way, I don't have any screenshots to show you about this one, but in a similar way where our structured workout builder works for when you're building up structured endurance workouts, you'll be able to build in similar way, but like exercises and reps and sets. Hey Hughes, little tail here. Sets and reps, build those into your workout in an easy way, and of course have those in the library as well. You can drag and drop, and potentially also have a built-in exercise library of the really common strength and conditioning exercises with little images or GIFs or maybe even little videos and stuff like that. because those are all pretty generic. Like most coaches don't have their own, unlike endurance workouts where coaches always have their own specific types of workouts unique to their coaching. It's a little bit different with the strength and conditioning training where the exercise is much more generic. Anyway, so those 3 things, let's go through them again. The contenders. Number 1, performance management chart. Number 2, conversations. And number 3, structured strength and conditioning workout. So what's next? Right, so I need your help. Really appreciate it if you could. Go to the blog where the link is in the show notes or in the description of the YouTube video. Use the little chat box. You can review the blog as well, see the features. Use the little chat box and reply to me with which one you would prefer. Or use the link. It's in the show notes or in the blog to take you to our roadmap tool. If you don't already have an account, you can create one. And then you can vote for those individual ideas. The links to the individual ideas will be in the show notes as well, but also on the blog post. And third way, just send me an email. Email. Send me an email at cam@trainingtalk.com. Put something like my preferred feature in the subject so I don't miss it. All right. Can't wait to hear from you. And it'd be great to get as many coaches helping to make Training Talk even more powerful as a coaching platform. Till then, have a great week and I will talk to you again